Oh, Mom's here.
Mom, come on in and sit down.
Look, I brought you some farm fresh eggs. I've been saving them for 2 months, just for you. Where did this filthy junk come from?
Our beautiful home is a total pigsty now. Move, don't touch me. Your hands are absolutely filthy too.
Mom, you too. Next time you come, you should call us ahead of time.
Let us know before you just show up.
We just had a maid do a deep cleaning.
But now that you've barged in, the floors are completely ruined.
To those who know, you're visiting your daughter.
But to those who don't, they'd think you're some beggar looking for handouts.
If you want to bring something next time, go to the supermarket and buy something decent.
This is a gift my mom worked so hard to bring from our hometown. How can you treat her like this?
Sweetheart, maybe Mom should just leave. Your mother-in-law clearly doesn't want me here. I won't come back again. Don't start a fight with them because of me. As long as you're living a good life, that's all that matters to me.
Ma, don't go.
You traveled 8 hours just to see me.
You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere.
Go lie down for a bit. You've been traveling all day. You must be tired.
Jiang Ziwan,
Tell your wife to make her mother leave today.
what would people think if she stayed here? I just changed the guest room bed sheets last week.
Don't get upset either. My mom has a point. Your mother came to see you, and now that you've seen her, that's enough.
Just let her go back today.
Or we can find a hotel nearby for her to stay the night.
I'll pay for it. She's from the countryside, so she has a strong smell. We'd probably have to replace all the blankets and pillows. This is my house.
Since you won't let my mother stay here,
And you don't get to live here either.
what did you just say? Say that again?
I said, this is my house.
And none of you are staying here. Li Yutong, have you lost your mind?
How dare you speak to my mother like that?
I haven't lost my mind. I've never been clearer. You think you're so tough now, don't you?
My son has supported you for 3 years.
And this is how you repay us? He supported me for 3 years?
Ha ha! Mom, my parents paid the down payment on this house.
And I'm the one paying the monthly mortgage. Your son's monthly salary card is in your hands.
What on earth is he using to support me?
You're talking utter nonsense.
Utter nonsense. The deed to this house has my name on it.
Don't believe me?
Take a look.
Yutong, what are you doing?
Packing my things. Where am I going? Oh, right. You wanted my mom to stay in a hotel, right? Fine. Then the two of you can go stay in a hotel too. From today on, I'm locking this house up. Jijuan,
Are you just going to stand there and watch her do this?
are you even a man?
Jichuan, I'm giving you 3 days.
Within 3 days, make your mother apologize to me.
Otherwise, we're getting a divorce.
Divorce?
Yes.
Divorce. You heard me?
Did I go too far?
Mom, we home. Mom will go make your bed. You go rest first. Then I'll cook you a bowl of noodles.
Ma would endure anything for me.
After living here all alone for so long.
On the first day, Zichuan didn't show up.
On the second day,
Zixuan didn't show up.
on the third day, Zixuan still didn't show up. There were over a dozen missed calls from him on my phone.
And I didn't answer a single one.
What are you doing here?
Yutong, Mom came to apologize to you. Since I was stunned for a moment. Apologize? This woman is actually apologizing?
Come in.
Yutong, Mom was wrong that day.
I shouldn't have said those things about your mother.
Mom just has a big mouth sometimes. I didn't really mean it.
Then what did you really mean by that?
I just thought, since your mother came all this way.
She should have let us know beforehand.
But I didn't say it right. I know I was wrong. Mom, do you have any idea that my mother took an 8-hour train ride to get here? Did you even stop to think about how she felt?
Mom, I'm not an unreasonable person.
I'll accept your apology. But on one condition.
What condition?
From now on, whenever my mother visits, you are never to say those things to her again.
No more calling her dirty or looking down on her for being from the countryside. Not a single word.
All right, I'll remember. And another thing, I bought this house.
You don't get to kick my mother out whenever you feel like it. This is my home.
My mother is welcome here whenever she wants.
Yes, yes. I'll do whatever you say. Now come on, let's go home.
Ling Newtong. Yes, you're a lot tougher than your mother.
I won't do it again.
Her expression didn't look fake. But I still wasn't sure.
Having been burned once,
I won't let my guard down so easily again.
Honey, you're back.
Please, honey, calm down.
For the past 3 days, I've been begging my mom to apologize to you.
She finally came around.
You begged her for 3 days?
Yeah. I told her if you really left, our family would fall apart. That's the only reason she agreed to do it.
Shang Zishuan, let me ask you a question.
Did your mother actually want to apologize? Or did you force her to come?
Well,
It was her own choice.
I just gave her a little nudge.
A little nudge? You had to beg her for 3 days. You call that a nudge?
Honey, please, don't overthink this.
What matters is that she actually went and apologized.
Won't happen again.
张喜说：“忙吧忙的。”
Your mother apologized because she knew she was wrong.
Not to save your face.
If she doesn't actually mean it, deep down, a hollow beatology is completely useless.
I understand.
On the surface, Wang Gushi claimed everything was normal, but that was just an act. I could feel that the way she looked at me had changed. It wasn't hostility, it was fear. She knew this apartment belonged to me, so she didn't dare to cross me like before.
But Jiang was different.
We was still his same old self, a mama's boy, who listened to her every word. Lady Yutong, how is your mother doing lately?
She's doing fine.
An elderly woman living all alone in the countryside has no company. Why not have her move to the city to live with us? We have a spare room here anyway. Mom, are you serious?
I am. I didn't act right in the past, and I want to make it up to you.
Have your mother come stay for a few days? I'll take real good care of her. Looking at her, there were 10,000 reasons in my heart not to believe her. Let me talk it over with my mom. Mom, my mother-in-law wants you to come stay in the city for a few days.
She wants me to visit? Yes, she said she wants to make things up to us
And take good care of you. Daughter, do you think she's being sincere? I don't know, but at least she reached out. Well,
Then I suppose I'll go.
I don't want to make things difficult for you, sweetie. If she's truly changed for the better, that's wonderful. But if she's not being sincere, I'll just put up with it for a few days and leave. I won't cause you any trouble. Mom, you don't have to put up with anything. If she dares to treat you badly, I'll take you away immediately. All right,
I'll do as you say.
After hanging up the phone, my heart is racing. Wang Guji changes her tune faster than you can blink.
She actually went out of her way to invite my mom over.
Is she being sincere, or is she setting a trap? Oh, you're here. Come on in, please. Quick, come inside and have a seat. Here, have some tea.
Thank you.
Mom, you're here. Yes, dear. I'll cook a nice dinner tonight to welcome you.
Was there anything special you'd like to eat?
Oh, anything is fine. Don't go to any trouble, really. We're family. It's no trouble at all. I just stood there, watching Wan Weishi put on her little show, sneering. On the inside, but I kept a straight face and didn't say a word. I wanted to see what game she was really playing. To that,
Eat up. Don't be shy.
here, have some more. Zixuan ordered this, especially for you. As I watched this play out, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Since when did Wang Guji become so warm and welcoming? Actually, there's something I wanted to discuss with you. Oh? What is it? Well, it's like this. Zixuan's father passed away when he was very young. I'd raised Zixuan all by myself. And living alone all these years, it's been pretty lonely. So I was thinking, why don't you move in with us? The two of us could keep each other company. Oh, well, I don't think that would be appropriate, would it? Why wouldn't it be? We're both mothers. Living together means we can look out for one another. Besides, I'd worry too much leaving you all by yourself back in your hometown. But, oh, don't be so polite. I'm being completely sincere. If you move in, I'll fix up the south-facing room for you.
It gets wonderful sunlight. Mom, we can't rush into this. My mom has her own life back in her hometown. She can't just pack up and move at a moment's notice. Look, your mom is discussing things with her in-law. Why are you butting in? Mom, this isn't butting in. This is my mom's life. She has the right to make her own decisions. All right. No rush. Take your time to think about it, in-law. Just let me know once you've decided. Daughter, your mother-in-law is not as simple as she seems. I know. Her subtly being so nice to me definitely has an ulterior motive. I think so too.
But I just don't know what she's actually up to.
Daughter, Mom has a feeling. What kind of feeling? She wants to control me as well. Think about it. If I move in here, she'll put pudding on airs in front of me every single day. I'd be living under her roof, feed her food. So I'd have to do whatever she says. When the time comes, if she wants to bully you, I won't even dare to speak up. Mom, you're absolutely right.
She just wants to drag you over here to use as a hostage.
That's why you can't move in, Mom. Even though life back home is tough, at least I have my freedom. Mom, don't worry. No matter what trick she plays, I won't let her get her way. So, in-law, have you made up your mind? In-law, I appreciate your kindness, but I still have a few acres of land back home and chickens and ducks to feed. I really can't leave. Let's talk about it some other time. All right, we'll talk about it later then. But in-law, since you're here, you should stay for a few more days. I'll take you to the mall and buy you some new clothes. No, that's really not necessary. I have plenty of clothes to wear. In-law, don't be so polite with me. Let me buy you something nice. In-law, really, there's no need. I'm used to wearing my old clothes. These new clothes just don't feel right on me. Well, all right then. Honey, I can see right through your mother-in-law. She doesn't actually care about you. She's just putting on an act. I know. But there's one thing I just don't get. She's putting so much effort into this act. What is she really after? Control. She wants to control everyone in this family. You, me, and Jihong. We are all her pawns. So, what do you plan to do? Don't worry, Mom. I have a plan. My poor sweetheart, you've suffered so much. Mom, I haven't food or vidist. I've just finally seen people for who they really are. After my mom left, Wang Qiyu's attitude changed again. But it didn't get worse. It got even better. She started cooking for me every day, cleaning my room. And she even started calling me daughter. My dear daughter, what do you want to eat today? Mom, why have you been treating my wife so well lately? I was wrong in the past. And now, I want to make up for it. Yuto is my daughter now. Of course I have to treat her well. That's more like it. A family should always live in harmony. Looking at the mother and son, I scoffed inwardly. Wan Brishi's acting was getting more and more convincing. But I knew couldn't hide her true colors forever. Sure enough, a week later, she finally showed her true colors. Yutong, there's something I need to discuss with you. What is it? Dichuan's cousin is getting married this year. The bride's family is demanding a bride price of 180,000. Dichuan's aunt came to see me, saying they can't scrape enough money together, wants to borrow money from us. How much? 100,000. 100,000. Where on earth would we get 100,000? Oh, Mom keeps track of your monthly savings. Plus the money on your salary card. It's more than enough. My salary card? How do you even know how much money is on my salary card?
Sei-sang told me.
Sichuan, you actually told your mom about my financial situation? Mom asked, so I just told her. Let me ask you, what else does she know? Mom knows everything. How much you earn, spend, and save every month. Mom keeps track of all of it. We're family, aren't we? What's there to keep secret? Mom, I am saying this for the very last time. My money is my money. And Zixuan's money is Zixuan's money. Our joint marital assets are not your personal ATM. If you want to lend 100,000 to his cousin, fine. But both Zixuan and I must agree first. Mom already talked to Zixuan, and he agreed. His agreement doesn't count. I have to agree as well. You don't agree? What is wrong with family helping family? Helping out is fine, but 100,000 is way too much. We can plan 20,000 at most.
And they must write an IOU.
An IOU? You want to write an IOU with your own family? No IOU, no loan. Period.
Don't cross the line.
I'm crossing the line? You went behind my back to spy on my savings, and even got my husband to agree to lend money behind my back. Who is the one crossing the line here? Come on, Yutong. Let's just do what Mom says. 100,000 isn't even that much. Jujuan, shut your mouth. I have the final say on this matter. Wang Bishi glared right at me. Her glare was sharp as daggers. But I wasn't afraid. This apartment belongs to me. And in this house, I make the rules. That night, Zixuan came to me, begging for mercy. Honey, please, just agree to Mom's request. She already gave her word to Auntie. It'd be so embarrassing to back out now. Embarrassing? Did your mother bother to ask me when she made that promise? She
just forgot. She forgot.
She remembers everything else perfectly fine. The only thing she forgot was to ask me. Zixuan, can you stop playing blind? Honey, I know you're angry. But he is my cousin after all.
Getting married is a huge deal. A huge deal. And our lives aren't a huge deal. Our future doesn't matter.
Do you have any idea how long it took us to save 100,000 yuan? If you knew, how could you still agree to it? Sichuan, who's more important to you, your wife or your mother? Don't even answer. Your actions have already told me everything.
Honey, I promise I'll discuss it with you first next time.
There won't be a next time. This ends here. We lend 20,000 yuan at most, and they must sign a promissory note. If your mother doesn't like it, then we don't lend them a single penny. The next day, Wang Guji found out about my decision. She doesn't throw a massive tantrum like she usually does. Instead, she just said very calmly, "Fine, we'll do it your way. 20,000 it is." I was a bit surprised. I couldn't believe she gave in so easily, but I quickly realized she didn't give in. She was waiting for the next opportunity. Sure enough, 3 days later, Zixuan said something that made me absolutely blow a fuse. He said, "Yutong, Mom said she wants to keep your payroll card for safekeeping." What? She said it's easier to manage the family's money if it's all in one place.
So, she wants your salary card to be kept with her.
And she hands you an allowance every month? Chung Ziwan, are you out of your mind? Why on earth should your mother control my paycheck card? Mom said, "We can save money this way." Save money? When she helped your cousin borrow money, why didn't she care about saving then? Joy, can you make your own decisions for once? You believe literally everything your mother says.
Shisa, I'm telling you this for the absolute last time.
No one touches my paycheck card. Not your mother, and definitely not you. Got it? But I knew. He only nodded because he was afraid of making me angry, not because he actually understood. Another week passed.
Rangoishi suddenly fell ill.
And it wasn't just a minor illness. It was acute appendicitis. In the middle of the night, she was rolling around in bed in agonizing pain and rushed her straight to the hospital. I went along with them. The surgery went smoothly, but she needed to stay in the hospital for a few days for observation. Jiang Xiang stayed by her bedside, refusing to leave for even a second. You too, you're here? Yeah.
Yutong.
Thank you. For what, Mom? You're my mother-in-law. Of course I should take care of you. No. Mom wants to thank you for putting up with me all this time. I know I've been out of line sometimes. But in my heart, I truly treat you like my own daughter. I looked at her. There were tears glistening in her eyes. I couldn't tell if she was being genuine or just putting on an act. But at that moment, I didn't pull my hand away. During the days Wan Weishi was hospitalized, I went to the hospital to see her every day after work. I brought her meals, helped clean her up, and kept her company. She talked to me a lot about the past. Stories from Zhang Zuan's childhood, and how hard it was for her to raise Zhang Zuan all on her own. Zixuan's father left when he was only 3 years old. I had to work and raise him all by myself. I was so exhausted that sometimes I would just hold him and cry. Then, as Zixuan grew older, I swore to myself that I would never let him suffer in this life. That's why I wanted to arrange everything for him. Yutong, Mom knows this is wrong. But Mom just can't seem to change. Mom, I understand. But you need to realize that Zixuan has already grown up. He has his own life and his own family now. You can't make all his decisions for him. I know. But Mom is just afraid he'll get hurt. He won't, Mom. He has me. Scared? With you around, Mom can finally rest easy. Yutong, Mom wants to say, you're busy with work. Just let Zixuan do it. It's fine. I'm just worried about you. Don't you hate me? After how I talked to you before? Mom, I did hate you once. But you're my mother-in-law. I can't just abandon you because of past grudges. And what about now? Do you still hate me? No, not anymore. Because you've changed. Actually, Mom hasn't changed. In my heart, I still feel like you stole Zixuan away from me. Then why do you still smile at me? Because you treat him well. Mom can see it. Your feelings for him are real. All my life, my biggest fear has been Zixuan's suffering. That's why I couldn't trust anyone with him. But you've left me with absolutely no room to find fault. Ma, I never wanted to steal Zixuan away from you. I just wanted to build a life with him. You will always be his mother. No one can ever change that. But you also have to learn to let him be an adult.
Yutong, Mom will try.
But Mom is slow to change. So please don't get fed up with me. I won't. Take your time, Mom. That afternoon, we talked for a very long time. She didn't completely let go of her desire to control. But for the first time, she finally admitted it. She needed to change. Wan Weishi was finally discharged from the hospital. And after she came home, she really did change. She stopped snooping into my savings. Stopped interfering in my life. And she stopped plotting things behind my back with Zixuan. Even Zixuan couldn't get used to it. Why hasn't Mom been nagging lately? It was because she had found her own life. She used to try square dancing before, too. But she'd always quit after just 2 days. This time was different. This time, she was actually making real friends. Honey, is my mom changing because of you? Maybe. But mostly, she just figured it out on her own. Everything seemed to be going so well. But then, one day, I happened to see a message on Zihan's phone. It was from his cousin. Hey bro, about that 20,000 yuan from last time. Mom said we don't have to pay it back anymore. No need to pay it back? I clearly said they had to sign a promissory note. Thing how? What is the meaning of this? That 20,000 yuan we lent to your cousin? We agreed they had to sign a promissory note. How can they just not pay it back now? This? My mom was the one who told my aunt. I didn't know anything about it. I really didn't know. I think I believe this. You didn't know? Your mother tells them behind my back that they don't have to pay it back. And you claim you didn't know?
Yutong.
It's only 20,000 yuan. 20,000 yuan is still money.
Xiang, your mother agreed to my conditions to sign the promissory note.
Now she's saying they don't have to pay it back? That is a total breach of trust. You tell your mother right now. They must sign that note, and that money must be paid back. Yutong, we're all family here. Forcing them to pay us back, it's just so embarrassing. Embarrassing? Your mother making decisions behind my back isn't embarrassing. You're actually on. Honey, Mom said they will sign the note. But we can give them a little more time to pay it off.
How much more time?
3 years. 3 whole years. Borrowing $20,000 and taking 3 years to pay it back? My cousin just got married, so money is really tight for him right now. Fine. 3 years it is. But the IOU has to be crystal clear. A loan of $20,000 to be fully repaid within 3 years, and there will be interest. The annual rate will match the bank's fixed-term savings rate. Wait, you actually want interest? Of course I want interest. Even families should keep clear accounts. Isn't that what your mom always says?
Wang Guxi just sat nearby, not saying a single word, but the look in her eyes told me.
She was absolutely furious. But I didn't care. If she's unhappy, it's only because she can't control me like she used to. And this time, she lost. The whole IOU drama eventually passed, but it left an invisible wall between me and Wang Guixi. She wasn't warm and welcoming anymore.
And she stopped calling me dear.
She went back to her old self.
Cold, distant, and indifferent.
Zhang Ziyuan was caught right in the middle, feeling completely torn. Then, one afternoon, she said something to me that caught me completely off guard.
Lin Jitong, have you ever thought about it?
Your relationship with my mom will never truly get any better.
Why?
Because both of you are incredibly stubborn. You won't yield. And she won't either. When two people are like that, one of them has to back down. So, what about you? Will you back down? Me? No, I won't. Because if I back down, you and your mom will just take an inch and want a mile. I'm not trying to lord it over anyone.
I just want an equal family.
If we don't even have this basic boundary, then this isn't a home. It's a battlefield. And Junkahel, you better remember that. This home belongs to both of us. Sure, my name is on the deed, but it's still our home. I'm not trying to make everyone play by my rules.
I just want some basic mutual respect.
If your mom wants to keep staying here, that's fine, but she can't keep trying to control us. Lin Yutong, you're running yourself ragged.
喂，六堂，
Your mother-in-law is a textbook control freak. She's only nice to you because she's actually afraid of you. When you stand your ground, she backs off. But the moment you soften up, she pounces. I know, but have you ever thought about it? How much longer can you keep forcing yourself to hold on? Until Jiang Suren grows up. He's never going to grow up.
Miss
Wing Yutong, look at him. He's a 30-something-year-old man, and he can't even keep hold of his own paycheck. It's not that he doesn't want to grow up. It's that he's not allowed to, because his mother literally won't let him grow up. Then what am I supposed to do? Force his mother to let go. But you know how it is. Control freaks never let go willingly. Unless what? Unless you make him realize that if he doesn't grow up, he'll lose you forever.
Chen Moyin is right.
It's not that Zhang Xian doesn't want to change. It's just that he's never been pushed to the absolute edge. All the way home, I kept thinking about what Chen Woyin said. About making Zhang Zigan realize he could lose me. I need an opportunity. And that opportunity came sooner than I thought.
Lin Jitong,
I have to go on a business trip. Do you think I should go? Of course. Why wouldn't you? But my mom said she doesn't want me to go. She's still traveling out of town. Isn't safe. How old are you? Thinking? A business trip isn't safe? Does your mom still treat you like a little toddler? Come on, stop taking digs at my mom. Sichuan, let me ask you. Is this business trip really that important to you? Yes, it's extremely important. My boss said I might get a promotion when I get back. Then go. As for your mother, I'll deal with her. All right. After he left, Kixing and I were the only ones left in the house, staring awkwardly at each other. The first day went by without any trouble. But by the second day, Kixing started causing drama. I have something to tell you. What is it? I want to rent out that empty room of yours. I mean, didn't your mother say she wasn't coming to stay here anyway? Leaving it empty is just a waste of space. If we rent it out, we can make 2,000 yuan a month. Mom, that room is reserved for my mother. She could come over at any time. But didn't she say she wasn't coming? If she's not coming, it's just going to waste. Don't be so stingy, Yatong. We're talking about 2,000 euro a month. This isn't about being stingy. That is my room. I'll decide what to do with it. You don't get to make decisions for me. Yutong, what kind of attitude is that? I'm trying to help you, and you're complaining? You don't care about helping me. You just want that 2,000 yuan. You ungrateful, disrespectful brat. Me? Disrespectful? You went behind my back and pry into my bank accounts until you knew every single penny I had. Then you made my husband hide it from me and promised to lend money to his cousin. Did you honestly think I forgot about all that? By the 10th day of Zixuan's business trip, Gixing was getting more and more out of hand. She started bossing me around the house, demanding that I cook, wash the dishes, and mop the floors. It was like I had become her personal maid.
One night, I came home from working overtime, absolutely exhausted. Yutong, dinner isn't even ready yet. Mom, I just worked overtime and I'm completely dead on my feet.
Just order some takeout for yourself.
Takeout is so unhealthy.
Mom, I married Zixuan.
I didn't sign up to be your maid.
Does Anxiang ever cook when he's at home?
Then don't need to cook. Well, I'm not a maid either. We live together, so we should share the chores. If you expect me to do everything alone, I just can't keep up.
I'm not doing it today.
Make your own food or order takeout.
I'm not being lazy.
And I'm not being disrespectful. I just refuse to be treated like a doormat. If I don't say no today, it's going to be like this every single day.
You're not a dutiful wife at all.
Dutiful.
If you want a dutiful wife, go find someone else.
It's the 20th day of Zhang Zishuan's business trip, and I've had absolutely enough.
经济说，我粤语可明白。
10 more days. I can't last another 10 days. Your mother. While you're not here, she orders me around to do chores every single day.
And if I don't do them, she screams at me for not being a dutiful wife.
张继传，
You need to control your mother. Honey, my mom is getting old. Just bear with her. Bear with her? I've been putting up with her for 3 years.
Zhang Suan,
Listen to me very carefully.
if your mother acts like this again before you get back, I am moving out. No, honey. Don't do anything rash. I'll talk to my mom.
And what are you going to say to her?
I'll always say you will, but nothing ever changes. She just keeps acting exactly the same way.
详细完。
If you can't even stand up to your own mother?
How do you expect me to build a life with you?
Honey, as soon as I get back, I promise I'll have a serious talk with her.
You'd better mean it this time. Otherwise, we are done. On the 3rd day, Zhang Zixuan finally returned. He looked much thinner,
But he was in good spirits. And he said his boss was very pleased with his work and that he really got promoted upon his return. But with everything going on, I was in no mood to celebrate his promotion.
Pictron, you know what your mother has been doing this past month, right?
I know. Some of it.
My mom told me.
What exactly did she tell you?
She said you don't cook, you don't do the dishes, you don't mop, and that you always work late and come home in the middle of the night.
And then? Then she said you don't care about this family at all. Dejuan, do you believe her or do you believe me?
Of course I believe you.
Then why didn't you stand up to her? What right does she have to order me around?
She's your mother, not mine.
If she wants chores done, she should ask you. Not me? Honey, I know you feel wronged, but my mom is getting old. Sixuan, can you please stop using her age as an excuse?
She's old,
She has the energy to scold me for 30 minutes straight.
but she doesn't have the strength to cook a simple meal.
Zixuan，
I'm giving you one last chance.
Think.
Go talk to your mother.
If she doesn't change,
We are separating. I'm moving out. Think about it.
Zixuan actually went to talk to his mother.
I waited in the bedroom, hearing the shouting match erupt in the living room. Mom, you can't keep ordering Yutong around like a servant. How did I order her around?
What's wrong with asking her to cook a meal?
Which daughter-in-law doesn't cook?
Mom, that is not the point. Yutong works so hard and is exhausted every single day.
Exhausted. She sits in an air-conditioned office all day. How tired can she possibly be? I'm the one doing chores at home all day. I'm the one who's exhausted. Mom, can you please be reasonable for once? Me? Unreasonable? I raised you for 30 years, and now you say I'm unreasonable?
Now that your wings have grown, you're taking an outsider's side against me?
Mom, Yutong is not an outsider. She is my wife. Zixuan, are you tired of me now? Do you think I'm just a burden?
Honey.
My mom was crying.
Yesterday. I know. She said I find her annoying.
She said she raised me all by herself. And now that I have a wife, I've abandoned my mother.
Tikwan, your mother is just using tears to force you to give in.
And this isn't the first time.
Then what do you want me to do?
She's my mother.
I can't just abandon her. I'm not asking you to abandon her.
I'm telling you to set some boundaries with her. She might be your mother,
but she is
Not.
You're your master.
You're over 30 years old. You can't just do everything she tells you to do. You can't just do everything she tells you to do. Yutong, you make it sound so easy. I have no idea how hard my mother's life has been. I know she's had a rough. But having a hard life is no excuse for her to control you.
Sichuan, you have to make a choice today.
Either you stand by me
And set boundaries with your mother.
or you stand by her and we separate. I can't keep arguing like this anymore. He stared at me, his lips trembling. Then, he made a decision I never expected.
He turned around and walked back into Wang Gilan's room.
I waited in the living room. After a long time, he finally came out. In his hand, he was holding a bank card.
Honey, this is my mom's pension card. Her monthly pension of 4,000 yuan is deposited right into this card.
From today on, I'll be the one keeping this card.
I will give her a monthly allowance myself.
You told her that? Yes, I told her. From today on,
She is not allowed to interfere in our lives anymore.
her own money is more than enough.
And she doesn't need our support. So he just not say, he say that.
If she doesn't agree to this,
And I'll move out.
he agreed.
He cried, but in the end, he agreed.
You're finally acting like a real man. Honey, I've been a good, obedient son for 30 years.
But today, for the first time, I actually acted like a husband.
So, how does it feel to be a husband? Exhausting.
Ever since Sound took back his salary card, the atmosphere at home completely changed.
She stopped ordering me around to do chores, and she didn't bring up renting out the room anymore.
Every day, she'd come back from square dancing and go straight to her room.
She barely spoke to us, but I didn't care. The silent treatment is better than constant fights, honey. My mom hasn't been talking to me lately. That's normal.
She needs time to accept it.
Aren't you worried? Worried about what? She's not a child. She needs to learn how to live her own life, just like you need to learn to be independent.
I know you feel bad for her.
But feeling bad is one thing. Boundaries must not be blurred. Once they are, all our previous efforts will go down the drain.
The silent treatment went on for 2 weeks. Then Wan Guisi suddenly took the initiative to speak to me. Lin Yoto.
Yes? Mom wants to apologize to you. Another apology?
Min Yutang, this time Mom is serious. It's not because you forced Samzang.
It's because Mom finally figured things out on her own.
What did you figure out?
The biggest mistake of my life was holding on to Zhang Xishang too tightly. I was so afraid he'd suffer that I did everything for him. And look what happened. He's in his 30s now, and he can't even manage his own salary card? It's not that I didn't want to let go. It's that I didn't dare to. I was terrified that if I let go, something bad would happen to him. Mom, let go. He'll be fine. He's stronger than you think.
But I'm just not sure. Then just give it a try.
Give him a chance. And give yourself a chance, too. You're stronger than my son. I shouldn't have treated you like that before. It won't happen again. Mom, how have you been so energetic lately? I've been learning calligraphy. You know, I've wanted to learn ever since I was young. But I never had the time. Now that I finally do, I'm going to do my best to learn it. How is it? Does it look good?
It looks beautiful. I smiled, and this time, it was genuine. Maybe people really can change.
As long as they're willing to let go of control.
And live their own lives. Wan Gri's change reminded me of what Chen Ruoyan once said. Controlling people never let go on their own, unless they find something else to fill the void.
Honey, I want to get my salary card back. Did you talk to your mom about it?
Yes, and she agreed.
She said she doesn't even want it anymore. Managing the money is just too exhausting.
Liu Zhishuan, are you sure?
I'm sure. Starting today, I'll manage my own salary, and you manage yours. We'll handle our own finances.
But we'll consult each other for major expenses. Since when did you become so independent?
You forced me to.
Then, you haven't been pushed hard enough?
From now on, you need to make your own decisions about household matters too. You can't just listen to everything I say. Why? Because if you listen to everything I say, then what's the difference between me and your mother?
You'd just be going from obeying your mother to obeying me. You have to learn to think for yourself and make your own judgments. I remembered. Another 2 months went by. Then one night, Zixuan suddenly said to me, "Honey, I want my mom to move out." What? I mean, I want to rent a small apartment nearby for her. Let her live on her own. That way, she can be more independent, and we can finally have our own space. Have you talked to her about this? I lied. She didn't agree at first. She said I was being unfilial. But I sat down and talked with her for a long time, and she finally agreed. How did you get her to agree? I told her, "Mom, haven't you always wanted to study calligraphy? If you live on your own, you can practice whenever you want, and nobody will get in your way." She thought it over, and then she agreed. Deuce Wen, you've really changed. It's not that I changed. It's you. You showed me what a real man is supposed to look like. So, when is she moving? This weekend. Will that work? It's bigger than I thought. Yutong, thank you. Thank me for what? Thank you for forcing Zixuan to grow up. If it weren't for you, he'd probably still be a mama's boy for the rest of his life. Mom, it wasn't me. Zixuan figured this out on his own. But he only figured it out because of you. Yutong, Mom made a lot of mistakes in the past. I know that now. But I've truly changed. Do you believe me? I do. After Wang Guji moved out, the house suddenly felt so quiet. It was just Zixuan and me. Do you think my mom will be okay living by herself? She has her square dancing, her calligraphy classes, and her old friends. And there's his topic, and she's much more independent than you think. But what if she gets sick? If she gets sick, we'll go look after her. It's not like she's living on the other side of the world. It's just a 10-minute walk. Duel. Now that it's just the two of us at home, is there anything you want to say to me? Honey, I'm so sorry. Sorry for what? I'm sorry for letting you suffer so much these past 3 years. Everything my mom did to you? I knew about all of it. But I kept pretending I didn't. It's not that I didn't know what to do. I was just too afraid of upsetting her. Honey, I was such a coward. You used to be, but you aren't anymore. Sweetheart, your mother-in-law finally moved out, huh? That's good. Now you and Zixuan can finally live your lives in peace. I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. Don't worry, Mom. Honey, quick, come to the hospital. What's wrong? My mom. She fainted. She suddenly collapsed while dancing in the square. She's been rushed to the hospital. What did the doctor say? They're still running tests. They said it could be low blood sugar, but it could also be something else. Don't worry. Mom's always been in good health. She should be fine. The test results are out. It's not low blood sugar. There's a small tumor in her brain. It's benign. Thank God it's benign. But she still needs surgery. Sichuan, look at me. The doctor said it's benign. Since it's benign, she's going to be okay. She just needs surgery, and everything will be fine. I need to see my mom. Calm down first. Your mom needs you to stay calm. Right now, Wang Guixi was admitted to the hospital. The surgery was scheduled for 3 days later. During those 3 days, Tikru stayed by her bedside, never leaving for a single second. I went to see him every day after work, right on meals, and kept him company. Yutong, don't worry. I'm fine. It's benign. Once they remove it, I'll be good as new. Mom, please don't push yourself. Just rest when you need to. I'm not pushing myself. I'm really not afraid. I've weathered so many storms in my life. A tiny tumor isn't going to scare me. I couldn't help but smile. She was still that same overbearing mother-in-law, but this time her stubbornness actually brought me peace of mind. On the day of her surgery, Tixron and I waited outside the operating room for 4 hours. Zixuan held my hand the entire time, his palms completely drenched in sweat. Finally, the operating room door opened. The doctor stepped out. The surgery was a complete success. The tumor is benign. We have completely removed it. She just needs some rest, and she'll make a full recovery.
She's going to be okay. Mom is going to be okay.
She recovered very well after the surgery.
But during her hospital stay, she changed a lot. She was no longer as overbearing as she used to be. She became very quiet, often staring out the window all by herself, lost in thought.
One day, when I went to bring her lunch,
She subtly said, Yutong.
I made so many mistakes in the past. Looking back now, none of it was worth it.
What wasn't worth it, Mom? Fighting with you. Fighting with Zixuan. Fighting with everyone.
My whole life,
I've been fighting. Fighting against fate.
fighting against life,
Fighting against myself. I fought for a lifetime.
only to realize I ended up with absolutely nothing.
But Mom, you did win something.
You really did. You have it to flight. I just had to live.
Zixuan has grown up. He's independent now.
He's become a good man.
But he didn't grow up because of my fighting. It was because of you. Mom finally sees that now.
Everyone has their own path to walk. His path is his own to take.
I just gave him a little nudge, and that nudge was all he needed.
Yutong.
Mom is so grateful to you. Mom, please don't say thank you. Just focus on recovering.
Hurry up and get discharged so we can go home. I'm still craving your braised pork, okay?
All right, as soon as I'm out of the hospital, I'll make it for you.
Wang Wuxi was finally discharged.
Zhang Xiang brought her back to his own little apartment.
But this time, he made a decision that completely caught me off guard. Honey, I want to drop by my mom's place to check on her every day after work.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Actually, it's not just to check on her. I mean, I want to cook a meal for her every day. She just had surgery, and she shouldn't overexert herself.
So, you're cooking it yourself?
Right.
Yes, I'll do it myself.
Mom once taught me how to make soup.
I want to give it a try.
Honey, you've really grown up.
From that day on,
Every day after work, Zhang Zixuan would head straight to his mom's place, cook her a meal, and eat with her.
only then would he come home. Sometimes he got back pretty late,
But I didn't mind at all, because I knew he wasn't trying to escape. He was taking responsibility.
he was finally learning how to be both a good son and a good husband. Another 3 months went by. Then, one evening, Zhou Ziban came home very late. I asked him why he was so late. My mom insisted I stay for dinner,
She made braised spare ribs today.
and absolutely insisted that I try them.
Was it good? Yes, it was delicious.
Even better than mine. Honey,
My mom said something.
that really made me think.
What did she say?
She said that I married an amazing wife. I was so foolish back then.
But now, I finally understand.
If you ever dare to do Yutong wrong, I'll be the first one to teach you a lesson. Did your mom really say that?
She really did. She also said,
She deeply regrets how she treated you in the past. She promised she'll never interfere in our lives again.
honey,
Do you believe her? I do. Because when it comes to my mother, she's a woman of her word.
Then, I believe her too.
1 year later, there came a day.
when Wang Yiman invited Zhang Zheng and me over for dinner,
When we arrived, the table was overflowing with food.
braised pork ribs.
Steamed fish and sweet and sour pork.
It was exactly the same feast she had prepared 1 year ago to desperately please us.
But this time,
The feeling was entirely different. Yutom, Mom has owed you this cup of tea for a very long time. Oh, Mom, you don't have to do this.
we're family, after all.
Family.
Yes. We are family.
Honey?
Yes?
Thank you.
Thank me for what? Thank you for not giving up on me. 3 years ago, when you walked out with your suitcase, I thought you'd never come back. But you came back. And after you returned, you forced me to grow up. You forced me to face myself.
Without you,
I probably would have been a mama's boy for the rest of my life.
Honey.
I wasn't trying to force you. I just didn't want you to spend your entire life living in someone else's shadow.
But if it weren't for you,
I would have never known what it truly means to grow up. So, do you know now? Yes, I finally realized that growing up isn't about how much money you make or how high you climb up the ladder. It's about knowing exactly what you want and having the courage to fight for it. Let's go home.
Let's go home, for real. This time, it is a true homecoming, not to anyone else's house, but to their very own home.